it's definitely exciting. You know, I feel blessed, you know, to be in this position to be able to compete for a championship, and you know, just trying to, you know, live in the moment, relish it, and enjoy it, because you don't know if it'll ever happen again.
Like obviously when you Utah and then we connect, you were always, you know, the center focus.
Mm-hmm.
Was it hard coming to a lesser role, or is it something that it was easier to embrace given, you know, the guys that you have on this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, that's one thing. It's you know, you're playing with, you know, the best player in the world, you know, arguably the best point guard in the game, you know, superstars, you know, and so for me, it was a team that's already established. They won it, you know, last year. So for me, it was, you know, it was an adjustment. It was an adjustment coming over here and you know, learning to not play where I had the ball in my hands for the whole game, and you know, didn't know if I was going to play 20 minutes or 10 or 15 or what. But you know, after a while and you know, kind of settling into things and learning, you know, what they need from me, it's become a lot easier.
You played a season with Sean 4 years ago. Now you're both playing a lot against one another.
Yeah.
How close were you guys when you played together? And what do you think of what Sean has done since?
I've actually known Sean since he was like 16 years old. You know, he used to come up to the University of Illinois a lot. You know, came on some unofficials there, and you know, so I've known him for a long time and followed his career, and you know, he's been through a lot in his career, you know, and battled through, you know, the injury that he had, and came back and had a great year for us in Brooklyn, and because of that was able to sign here, and you know, has played well for this team, won a championship. So you know, I'm definitely happy for Sean, you know, and what he's been able to accomplish in his career, and I think he's got a lot more left in him.
It's going to be weird going against him. I mean, you played against Phil, against Nelson.
Pretty much every game I play against somebody I played with, you know, so it's not weird.
Deron, how do you approach outside noise, chatter? Do you pay attention to it?
I don't pay attention to it. Exactly. I don't watch ESPN much, you know. Try not to follow them on social media, so I don't really pay attention to the outside noise.
Yeah, what's it been like for you to have LeBron James as your teammate?
It's been great, man. I mean, he's the best, you know. Not only the best player in the game, but he's a great teammate, you know, a great leader. You know, he pushes guys, he holds guys accountable, and that's what you want from your best player, you know. And at the same time, he's the hardest worker on the team, you know. And so when you do all those things, you know, you're going to be great.
Richard Jefferson said one measure of his greatness is how he helps other people out. Can you sort of put that, how has he helped you out?
You know, I just think he just, like I said, his leadership and how he talks to guys, and you know, explains things. You know, he doesn't shy away from telling you how he feels. You know, which is good, and which is, you know, something you like. You know, is someone to be honest with you.
You said coming here was an adjustment. Do you feel fully adjusted now? I mean, you understand?
Yeah. I feel like I have a good grasp on what my role is, and you know, I'm settled in and happy.
Draymond earlier talked about how everyone is susceptible to trash talking. Is that something that you agree with?
Susceptible?
Yeah. So getting under your skin or getting into your head.
I guess so. I don't know. I don't really indulge in it. Never have. But you know, that's his opinion.
Who's the best trash talker in this series?
I don't know.
You've been in this league a long time. You play a lot of games. You've lost a lot of games. Does this moment feel different for you? Is there a sense of nervousness? Are you excited?
Not yet. You know, it's still early. You know, I'm sure once I come out tomorrow for, you know, to shoot before the game, you know, you'll get a sense for, you know, the energy in the building. Right now, it's just you guys asking me who's the best trash talker in the series. So, you know, it doesn't get me too excited about playing basketball right now.
Deron, how's it going?
Hey,
how's it been?
Somebody from New York is here.
That's right. Is it gonna be weird going up against Sean? Sorry, was that question?
Exactly like that. Why would it be weird going against Sean?
I don't know. I was looking for a story.
No, not at all. Like I said, I play against old teammates all the time.
What are the things you guys
What
feel?
would winning a title, given everything you've been through to get to here, what would that mean for you?
mean the world, man. I mean, it's. Let me get you right there. All right. This is what you play basketball for. This is what you dream about when you're a kid. You know, watching the NBA Finals. You know, watching. You know, every year I watch the finals and the closeout games and seeing how happy guys are when they win it. You know, that's what you play the game of basketball for. You know, seeing the excitement on Bron's face last night. I mean, last year when he won it and just him falling to the floor. You know, it was just special. You could just see it was special. And so, you know, I'm looking forward to that moment.
Deron, could you talk about your opponent, Warriors, in your career? Did you need to such a great team with Kevin Durant and with Steph Curry?
I missed the last part you said.
I mean, in your career, did you meet such a great team like Warriors?
Have I met such a great team?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we played against some great teams. You know, and this is up there. You know, what they've been able to do the last several years. You know, is amazing. You know, the record last year, of course, and then this year, you know, they backed it up and had over 65 wins again. So, you know, this is a great team. They have a good thing going over here. See, they have a lot of chemistry. They're well coached. You know, and they play for each other and play hard.
Ring or no ring, what's the value of being here now? Just being in the finals.
What's the value of it? You know, I can't really put a value on it. You know, it's like I said, I just talk about, you know, just being a kid and you know, looking at these moments and wanting to be here one day. You know, not knowing if you were. You know, it's taken me 12 years to get here in the NBA. So, you know, I'm just trying to, like I said, trying to enjoy it and enjoy the moment and you know, not take it for granted.
So all those years when you were trying to get here, what did you learn over the course of this season that maybe you didn't know then, or that tells you, okay, this is what was missing. This is the reason I didn't get here before.
Well, I don't know, because when you know, the last 2 months of the season when I was here, it wasn't very good, wasn't great. So I can't really go off that. You know, I was a little worried, a little nervous. You know, to be honest. But you know, a lot of the guys on the team, a lot of veteran guys, you know, was like, relax. You know, when the time comes, we'll turn it around. We'll turn it on. Me and Kyle were over there like, hope so. And so we've been able to do that, you know, and it's just, you know, this team, like I said, it's a veteran team, you know, guys that have been through it, been through the wars. And so once we were able to lock in on one opponent, you know, and have, you know, a couple days of game plan and make adjustments, we saw what we were capable of doing.
How is LeBron different from, not on the court, obviously, but as a leader and anything else you cover?
You know, I had a chance to experience a little bit of it during the Olympics, you know, in 08 and in 2012, you know, but you still had other super, you know, you had Kobe, you know, you had Carmelo, you had D-Wade, so, you know, it was kind of leading. There was a bunch of leaders, but being around him now and just seeing, you know, just what he brings, I think first and foremost, you know, he puts in the work. You know, guys see him in there early, they see him late, they see what he does, you know, to take care of his body. So you can't say, you know, he's not doing the same things as you are, because he's doing more than you are, you know. And then, you know, he's just a great guy, great teammate. You know, he always wants guys to be around each other, to hang out, to have dinner. You know, those things help on the court. You know, building chemistry off the court, I think, you know, keeps teams close. You know, when you're going through these battles night in and night out.
There's this perception of them that they're just this three-point shooting team, but you guys are actually shooting at a higher percentage and taking more of them than they are. They're getting a lot of their points on cuts and stuff like that. Is it tough trying to contain them both on ball and off ball because of the threat of that three-pointer, or because of how good they are at making those kind of moves?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good basketball team. You know, they play a great brand of basketball. You know, they're a good defensive team. Great defensive team, but like you said, you know, you have to respect their three-point shooting. You know, they got three guys that can come down and shoot from anywhere. You know, so you have to take care of that first, and then, like you said, you know, they have the split game, they have their cuts. You know, they're a great passing team, so you know they can beat you in a lot of ways.
Is it crazy from when you started in the league, seeing where guys take shots from now, 35 feet off the dribble, half court?
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, the game has evolved. You know, just in my 12 years, you know, it's a lot different. You know, with analytics and, you know, when I came in the league, a mid-range shot was good. Now, mid-range shot is supposedly the worst shot you can possibly get, even if you make it. It's a bad shot. So
Last one for Derrick.
So I'm trying to figure that out.
Deron, any advantage for you guys in that Steve Kerr will not be coaching?
Man, he's still around. He's still there. And it's not like the guy who's filling in for him that has never coached before and never, doesn't know what he's doing. They have a great coaching staff, so that we can't even think about, thinking like that.